Gotta fix that too. Look at that. It's draining really well. Good. Nice little cyclone. Hey guys, we're at the unit here. So day one is what I'll usually do is I'm gonna fix that too. Look at that. I will. Day one is I'll do like the walls and everything. Any kind of patch ups I can do, and then cosmetic things and safety as far as smoke detectors and things like that. So day two is I'll put this toilet in. I didn't get to it yesterday after the boys finished up there. I ended up taking them out for dinner, so I got to install the toilet. I'll do all the sanding on the walls, finish the prep. See how these things are? They're hard as a rock now. Solid. Won't have a problem with them now. Yeah, so I'm gonna sand all the walls that I've hit or fixed up, and do the toilet. And I also have this drain in the kitchen sink. Day two is generally plumbing. I'll check all plumbing, all fixtures, things like that. This drain is, it's moved off center. It actually feels a little loose. I can't see it, that it's been leaking, but I'm just gonna reseal it so it's, you know, so it's not going to. And I'll check the dishwasher out, check that. I had to replace that, so it should be fine. But the sink drain in the washroom, the washing machine, I'll probably just do a load, make sure it works well. I'll check the dryer too. See if I can see if the vent needs to be cleaned out. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. And there's step one of that door I need to fix, so gonna have to pay attention to that as well. All right, so I'm gonna go and not clean, but I'm gonna redo that drain in the kitchen first. So let me get set up and I'll get back to you. All right, so to reset this, very easy. Loosen that guy off. I was gonna replace this, but now that I'm looking at it, it doesn't look very bad at all. So I'm opting to do this. This one didn't even have any putty. Plumber's putty. Actually did it backwards. Let's see. To go on like that. It was pretty dirty, but in good shape. my plumber's putty. Now it's just the reverse order. I need that top hat washer. Put that. Turn back till you hear a click, and then do her up. This way you don't cross-thread it, especially this type. This big ring, I've said it before in my videos, but this big ring likes to jump around on you. I'm just checking the center ring up there. Top hat washer's in there. Put this back on. Should be good. Good to go. Tighten the drop pipe. There you go. So you change out a basket strainer. I had this thing in here holding it so it didn't twist. Just gonna give that one more snug. I'll come back and well, what I'll probably do is I'll just fill up this with hot water, warm it all up, and I'll probably be able to get another crank on it. We could also test to see if it's draining well. No leaks. Through the strainer anyway. I'll double check this whole pipe when I drain it. It should be good. I also don't like when the dishwasher moves. It's like this. I'm going to take this off, and it's not even tight. So I'm going to take this. That's what I like. Put it on this side. Tie wrap in there. That'll work. That'll work. Alright, that's tight. I need a tie wrap. I'll probably just tie wrap it to here so it stays up. I forgot the sink was on. Close call. Forgot the sink was filling up. Alright, so there's no leaks so far. I have that back together. We'll just dump this and see if there's any other leaks. This is also checking to see how well it's draining. See if there's anything in the trap or not. It's draining really well. Good. Nice little cyclone. I'm gonna just give this one more. How you doing? You see how loose that got? It's just from the heat, heating it up. That's all I'm going to do. Just So that's all done. Next thing I'm gonna do is just gonna clean up this, and I'll go back, I'll get that toilet installed. I gotta pull the old one. It's all scaly. I'll show you when I get there, but all right, get it. All right, so I have the water shut off. I have the vacuum right here. It just sets you guys up like this. Bucket Buddy to the rescue. Love this thing. Forgot my beverage bag. The only thing you gotta worry about now is if there's a problem with the flange. There shouldn't be, but I'm just hoping. Alright, I have that off. I forgot to get a toilet. I have it in the truck, I just didn't bring it in. New toilet supply. I'll go grab it. That was on there. Go. They use the wax with the horn. Okay, I'm just hoping this flange is good. Flange looks good. Good. So it'll just be a straight reset. Feels tight. All right. It's identical, I think, to the other one. Gentle. I've never broken a toilet yet. Fingers crossed, right? This flange here is at the perfect level, perfect everything. So I'm just going to use this one. I have one, but I'm not having any issues about anything with this one. It's very easy. So I'm just going to use the wax that it came with. I don't typically do that, but sometimes the flange, when someone's renovated or whatever it is, they're never perfect or they're never in it, so you go, I like to get my own and put it on, but not this time. There you go. I might just try to do this. I'm gonna do this kind of different this time anyway. I'm gonna set it and do everything. I'm just gonna step by step with it. See how that goes. It'll be fine, but see if it's any easier. Oh yeah. Down here, I don't know if you guys can see, but this crack, I can get my finger in there. What you want is to have that nice seal pushed down. I can actually feel the toilet sinking. That's nice. You gotta press it down like an inch, you know that you're getting a good seal with it. Just kind of makes it easier. There's going to be a lot of painting here. I think I'm going to end up painting the whole unit. usually when that happens, I have a painter that we use, but I got the time right now, so I'm gonna just do that. That's what I was talking about. In the other toilet, this port up here, this front one, that's the one. Had a lot of scale on it. I've tried cleaning before. I remember coming here and doing that. And I don't know, it's usually from hard water or urine. You just kind of let the thing sit. I know they had a kid that was potty training, but yeah, that's usually the reason. Kind of gross, but I've cleaned it out once before and it was still having problems, like, I don't know, 5 months later. Washer. And the nut. I don't know why they started making these so thin. Same thing on the other side. Always what I do is I make sure that these are tight. Just because it came from a factory doesn't mean it's tight. And these ones were pretty good. There you go. I'm gonna put this. Try to get you guys the best angles. That goes in there. Then on the other side there's a nut, a washer, and another rubber washer. Rubber washer, washer, then the nut. Times 2. That's what it ends up looking like. I'm gonna grab this work. New. All you gotta do is tighten these up until you see what I do is I like to see the inside washer start compressing. I can't really see. You don't want to bring these home because you'll break something, you'll crack it. Let's see. Yeah. You can kind of see there how it's compressed in there. I don't know if you guys can, but I can. thing you want to do here is just make sure that red we'll make sure it's nice and centered in there. And these go under here. As you try to do this with like 0 hands, right? If you guys can see that. Well, that bolt I put in is right there, and you just put it in. And get this wing nut on there too. Get it started. Ooh, I dropped my wing nut in the toilet. Okay, so now they're started. Make sure everything looks good. I'm just gonna tighten them down. And I get this right tight to the top of that. But not too tight. I'm gonna say that one time and I'm gonna actually crack something. There you go. That is nice and tight. All right, just gonna put on this water supply now. Comes with a couple of rubber gaskets and a nut and a washer. Super easy. Pop these guys open. Wash your nut. Oop, got ahead of myself. You gotta put these rubber seals on here. Helps it from moving around. Come here. There you go. Shitter installed. Yeah, that flushes a lot better than the other old one. All right guys, I'm just checking the washroom sink drain here, and it's a slow drainer, so it's probably the third time I've been able to use this. I got my Milwaukee air snake here. I'm gonna try to do this with that, see what happens. I'm gonna need a rag. It's like not draining at all. Just want to block the overflow. I have it set for 10 psi right now. There you go. Check it out. Whatever's in there is gone. Milwaukee air snake. Get it. So that solves that problem. I'm going to fill this up. I'm going to fill up the pan of this and just let it go and see how well that's draining as well. Well, that's draining good too. Good. Hey guys, so I'm having a little problem here with the washer. It keeps tripping once it gets to cycle. It'll fill with water, and then when it starts to do its thing, you know this, it trips the breaker. So I checked the breaker. It's a GFI breaker, and it's also plugged into a GFI receptacle. I've had this problem before where those GFI receptacles, it doesn't have to be double protected anyway. I'm going to take that receptacle out and put in just a normal standard one, and I'm going to see if that solves the problem. I don't think it is that receptacle per se, because this receptacle is also, I plugged the washer into it and it did the same thing. If it continues to do that after this, I'll have to just chalk it up to a faulty breaker and get one of those. Or obviously I can check the amperage this machine is pulling, but we'll get to that when time comes. So I had a GFI protected circuit, and it was, I don't know if they're rated for like less, or they're just more like sensitive as far as like a washing machine or something that changes cycles, like a dishwasher maybe or something. But yeah, odd. I changed that other one out I'm talking about, and it worked fine. Any electricians out there, if they do watch, let me know. Alright, so it's done doing this draining thing that I just had it reset. I'm going to put it on quick wash, warm water. It's extra light. I'm going to try, excuse me, medium. That's it, right? sounded like it was. See? Look at that. Tripped the breaker. Interesting. I think it's a bad breaker. I got the breaker's actually has a little light on it and it's blinking. So I'm gonna try that. It's cheaper than a new washer and dryer, or a washer anyway. Getting sick of replacing all these appliances. Pigs look. That should come off now. This is the one in question. In question. It is off. Should just slip out. Okay. And I have it off right now. Okay. Scared the shnikes out of me. Alright, so that's all wired in. It's on. Alright guys, here we go. So again, warm, medium wash, one rinse, whatever. Just a quick wash, start, we'll see what happens. Let's cross our fingers. It hasn't gotten this far ever before either, so might have just been a tired breaker. I'm knocking on wood though, I'll tell you that. I'm gonna just let this run, and I think the boys are here, so I'll be back. Alright guys, it's been doing its thing here. I'm gonna call that good to go. Faulty breaker. It hasn't tripped yet. I'll do a full test when I get back, but it's been going and it's hasn't done anything. So I'm gonna cancel this. I didn't hold it long enough. We cancel that, put that faceplate back on. That's what I replaced. We'll put this panel back together too. Alright guys, if my battery lasts, I'll catch you with Dylan and Sean. And they're going to be fixing that garage door, the motor. And I also got a cheapo garage door opener, like a remote. So bringing it back from what it was, unoperable opener, to fixed, hopefully working. I'll see you guys then. Oh, putting you guys off. Sorry about that. All right, get it. What's going on, guys? Guess who's back?
I'm gonna keep going.
Okay, Dilly P, Mr. Garage Doors, he's gonna try to fix this thing.
Oh, it's gonna get fixed.
Oh, it's gonna get fixed.
Oh, it's gonna get fixed.
Oh, it's gonna get fixed.